Yep,
So
I
we
got
use that for,
Camtasia going right now.
yeah, we use that for making tutorials and stuff.
Justin's recorded a couple of these for us.
Yep. Because these are new installers, I kind of shadow in on them. We're also going to be providing you with SureCare coverage today instead of just a Sure Start. I know that's what you guys bought, but we're going to make sure we get you fully covered today.
Okay, cool.
We'll go ahead and get these updates installed.
All right. Yeah, I'm excited about this because we've been limping along with our Symantec backup exec for about a month now. Actually, it's over a month, and we have to do manuals, and it's change out SATA drives because our tape drive bit the biscuit.
Oh, yay! It's dead. Ding dong, the tape is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, we've got a file server with a few applications on it. We've got an Exchange server, 2010 Enterprise. Then we've got a VoIP server, which is Windows Server 2003. So there's pretty much three Windows servers, our main ones we want to back up. And then for the Linux boxes, we're running Zen, and we have our external web server with virtual hosts on it, and that's running on a Zen, so that's a Linux box. And then we've got an internal extranet, and then we've got a physical Linux box that is running Linux, CentOS, and that's for our MySQL database.
Okay.
So pretty much three Windows servers and three Linux boxes.
Yeah, some things to keep in mind for anything that isn't a database that is Microsoft SQL. If you have MySQL, what you need to do is you need to use MySQL dump to dump a flat file backup for us to pick up.
Okay, yeah, and that's what we were doing for Symantec. We have a little script that runs, yeah.
Yep. So as long as you keep that cron job running, we'll never have any problems.
Okay.
I don't know. Good old Internet Explorer.
Well,
Firefox.
You want me to do Firefox?
Well, wait, no, I think it just killed that one tab. I think the Flash is still running here.
No, it's just the one tab.
All right. Yeah, what I wanted to do was jump onto the Unitrends website and show you where we're going to download all of the other agents and all of our support documents.
Okay, you can just open up Firefox if you want to do that.
We don't want to burden Internet Explorer too much here.
Yeah.
Let's go to unitrends.com. And under the support tab here, the important ones that you want to look at are the knowledge base.
Okay.
And we have our support forums. Also in the knowledge base, you'll find a link that you can submit a support ticket if you ever need to do so.
Okay.
Technical documents have a bunch of, information about the Unitrends systems. You can also find the admin guide here.
Okay.
Video tutorials, if you ever want to review something really quick, you don't necessarily need to call support for it. There are some video tutorials here. And the latest agent releases, that's where I want to go to. You can download any of the Unitrends agents.
Okay, I've already downloaded the Linux one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Windows agents are actually located on the Unitrends box. They actually have a share that you can connect to install them if you need to install it manually to a Windows machine.
Most of the time with Linux clients, we just use wget and download it directly from the website. But if you don't have that enabled, then you can just copy them over to the machine. It's just usually as simple as chmod plus X and run it. If you want to, we can pre-install those on Linux machines while we wait for this to update.
Right. I can't remember where I downloaded them to here.
Again, if you want, you can just use wget and we can just grab it off the website, but that's up to you.
Oh, right off the Linux boxes?
Yeah, just have the Linux boxes download them themselves, because otherwise you got to use WinSCP to copy the files over and all that other stuff.
Okay. No, let's try it to the our intranet web server.
So you've got SFTP hooked up. It's a console-based app, so all we really need is term. So, all right.
Okay. This is our intranet web server. So I'm SU'd in as root. So I just do a get.
wget and then copy and paste the link from the website.
Okay. Well, it's a CentOS, so just use this one here?
Just Linux one.
Okay.
Just right-click and
Run?
cancel.
Or save file?
We'll actually cancel out of there. And we'll just go ahead and right-click on the link. And then choose a copy link location.
Copy link location.
Yeah, then we'll just paste that into your terminal. There you go.
And then just enter?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll need to make that executable. We'll just add the chmod.
So just chmod?
And then plus X. And then on the and then just type in like LNX, and then you should be able to tab complete it.
What is it?
The name of the file is at LNX32. You should just be able to type like LNX and tab complete it.
So just space L.
Yep.
MX or LNX?
And NX. Yeah. And then press tab, and then it should be able to complete it for you.
And hit enter?
Press tab first.
What's that? Oh, tab?
Yeah, there you go. Now go ahead and press enter. There you go. And then we'll just run that file, so just / and then LNX32. And once again, you should be able to tab complete it. There you go. And press enter.
Enter?
Yep.
Yeah, I know a little bit about Linux, but I'm not a really guru on it, so.
All right, go ahead and type Y, and we'll hit continue.
Y and then enter. There you go.
Yeah. All right. All right. Go ahead and press return and continue. The host name says backup.
Backup, yep.
Are you behind the firewall on this box?
Yeah, we're all behind the firewall. So just put no.
Yeah, I mean if there's nothing separating the client from the actual Unitrans box, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. We're all done.
And that was it.
So we're done with that?
Yep.
Okay, so I can just log out.
Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how those updates are running.
Yeah.
That's on
Plus the,
IE.
yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
All right, one more to go.
Well, maybe I can just go do one of the other links faxes now. Just
Yeah.
let's see. Where? Let's do web server. Actually, let me do. Let's make sure I'm on the right one here. Yep, that should be the right one. Okay. So,
We'll just start off with the W get.
W get.
And I think you should still have that link paste copied on your clipboard.
Yep.
There you go.
Alright, just now. Yeah. Link. Okay, then it was the Chmod.
Yep.
Plus X, and then L and X.
There you go.
Chmod plus X. L and X. Okay. Enter.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll just run that file. So
So just
dot forward slash. You need the dot forward slash in front of that file.
oh, the forward slash.
Yep.
L and X. Like that.
Yep.
Very good. Well,
Something like that one.
Try Unitrends 1 just to see.
Yeah, maybe I typed it wrong. Let's see.
No?
Ah,
I already changed the password.
Okay.
When I
Well,
was
the
set
OS
up.
password and the GUI password are separate, so a lot of times it's not actually changed.
Oh,
yeah.
you want me to try the password I set in here again, or no?
Do we have caps lock on, possibly?
No, I don't have cap locks on.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Hmm.
Sometimes my shift key, my left shift key doesn't work unless I push down real hard.
No.
I don't like it.
So if you go to the box itself, you can set that password again. You want to go do that real quick?
Go to where? Oh, right here?
From the console of the box.
Oh, actually go to the unit itself?
Yeah, actually on the unit
Yep.
itself, we can set that console password.
Okay, where do I go to do that?
It's
Once
one
I
of the
get over
options
there.
on the front page of it. I think it's number 3.
Okay, I'll go over to the server room. It's right across the hall.
Okay. It looks to me like your Linux repositories might not be added right. What we need to install is we need to install libattr and libxml2. Do you guys have a Linux guy in your office?
No, he's supposed to be here, but he never even called in. That's typical of him.
Okay.
He knew we were doing this morning.
Yeah, we just need to get the those 2 package files installed before we can install the client on here. He's going to have to change the repos on this box to do so.
So, libattr.
And libxml2.
Yeah, so these
Those 2 up there.
two up here.
XM12. 2. Okay. Not even sure what flavor Linux we're running on that machine. I'm pretty sure that was a CentOS
Yeah.
Linux.
Yeah.
You should be able to get the packages for it pretty easy. It just looks like the repos aren't set up right, so Yum's not finding the files we want.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and skip this one for right now. And we'll go ahead and
Okay.
get that box rebooted.
Okay. Okay, let me put in the new password now.
Actually, you need to refresh the page, right?
No, just put in the password.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What?
Sure caps lock isn't on the box that we're doing it on? I mean on the console keyboard?
No? Let me go check that.
Yeah. Like when I was typing in Unitrends 1, my caps lock wasn't on.
Yeah, he's changed the console password though.
Huh?
Yeah.
You went and changed it, right? Are you going to go change it again?
Yeah, let me go change it again. The cap lock key was on. Yeah. Oh, man.
We're just making sure you're getting your exercise today, that's all.
I guess so. Okay. Now I better.
Hey.
There you go.
Okay.
And, just we need to wipe out the browser cache, right?
What was that?
I was asking Justin, just making sure.
Open a new tab.
That's,
Close the Unitrends interface. Whoop.
whoa,
That new tab
Okay.
crashed again.
kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, every time we open a new tab, it crashes. So we'll go ahead and just close out of this, and we'll bring it up in Firefox.
Yeah.
We just need to make sure the Flash object cache is cleared. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So if we open it up in Firefox, it's no big deal. So, new tab here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Is that the right IP address?
Yep.
Yep.
I wonder if it's booted up all the way yet.
Oh, hello. We just restarted it. Usually we run ping on that to make sure for when it comes up. So we'll just go ahead and run ping on that.
Okay.
There you go.
No.
Gonna want to use -T, else it'll stop pinging.
Yeah.
Dash P?
Minus T.
Minus T?
Yep.
There we go.
There you go.
Well, it's better
Okay, we'll
now.
take a look. Okay. Make sure you close this. Okay. Log out of that. That's that. There, I got less screens open.
Yep.
There's a click in there. Okay.
All right. Well, we got that all. We'll go back in the settings. We'll go to storage and retention, and then storage allocation. Make sure that everything looks good in here. All right. And then back in settings here, we'll check your license.
Looks good.
Everything looks good there. All right. So now let's go ahead and start adding clients.
Okay.
So in settings, you'll click on clients, networking, and notifications.
Okay.
If you notice up here, there's the breadcrumb. So if you want to go back one, or if you don't know exactly where I'm at, you can just check this out.
Okay.
And I'll click clients, and I'll click add client.
Okay.
And let's start with the Windows box that you had listed on your form here, the Exchange box.
Yep. Okay.
All right. That one's just called Exchange.
What's the name of it? Yep. And it's
Okay.
192.168.1.15.
1.15. All right. Okay, and we'll click Create New Credential, and this is just a domain admin credential.
Okay. So, actually, yeah. Okay.
All right. So right here, we'll go ahead and uncheck to automatically create a backup schedule. This will be making them all on our own. And do you want these backups to be encrypted at all?
I don't know if it really needs to be or not.
Okay.
Does it slow down performance, or do you think, is there any?
Yeah, it does tax the box more. Takes longer to back up. Generally, we don't encrypt the backups unless it's absolutely required.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we'll do here is we'll click Setup,
Okay.
and this will push the backup agent to that machine. And then one thing to point out, too, is that here for IP address, it does say optional. It's not really optional. You do have to put in an IP address for the computer that you're pushing the agent out to. And one more thing as well, for clients that are running Windows XP or below, they don't support the agent push, so you have to install them manually. And for those clients, you do have to restart the box before you can start doing your backups.
Okay. Yeah, we did have one Windows XP machine. We're in the process of upgrading everything to 7, but maybe we'll just
Okay.
wait until we go to 7.
All right, so there's Exchange there. And we'll go ahead and stick to your Windows machines right now, since that was the only one that I had. Do you want to go ahead and do this one?
Oh, for the other Windows servers?
Yeah.
Yep, you only filled out one machine, so we're here to help you on as many as you need, so go ahead and just let us know what you need.
I think this one is 14.
So
And
instead
we'll
of
go ahead and,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, so go ahead and click that, use existing credential and click that exchange drop-down box, actually.
What's that?
On the use existing credential box,
Yeah.
yeah, let's click that, and then we'll click that exchange.
Okay, use that.
Yeah,
Uh,
there we go.
And now we wait. Excellent, excellent. Pretty easy, huh?
Yeah, I like it. That's up to this one Linux box we got the monkey with here.
Yeah,
We could try the other Linux box too. That's on our Zen. So that's our external web server.
We can try
Yeah,
to
as
install
far as-
that today if you want.
Okay.
all right, so that one's all done.
Okay, so now we want to do. Actually, I've got to go look. I got to find the IP address of that voice over IP server. So it's under who's director. What's the IP address of director? Maybe it's a .7. No, it's got to be up here. Was that NBT stat? Okay. Space. What is it?
And then space the name director. And then computer by name.
Yeah, but then tell me the IP address. Oh, wait a minute. IP address. .144. There we go.
Is that yours?
Let me just scroll down here and see. Well, how come it's not even listed in our list here? He's got all those .1s here, and it only goes down to there. He doesn't have it listed in here. No, he doesn't have the director listed. No. Let me look in here. This Excel spreadsheet. I think that's it. Yeah. No. It's 244. It says 244. Like, I was just say 144 here.
And that's probably your ID.
Oh, okay. So
it's the year of the node.
Oh, okay.
We'll just give you a MAC address.
Okay. What if I did an IP config on the 244? Will I tell me the name of
You
it?
can do it on the machine you're on, you can't do that if you can't. It
Okay.
doesn't resolve the name.
So it's, well, you know, one way to tell here. One, 24. Sure, so. Yep. There we go.
That's the communicator.
Huh?
That's the communicator. Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
That's short tell.
yeah, that's like slash director for the actual director. Okay, so for this next one, you mind if I take control real quick?
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to we're gonna head back to status. We're gonna basically act like this is you logging in, adding a new machine.
Okay.
So go ahead and navigate through and add yourself a new client. We'll see if you got us down.
What's that?
We want you to
Go ahead
take
and navigate back.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have you take over and add the new client from the main status window here.
Oh, just to add a new client?
Yeah. All right.
So go here, settings.
Yep.
And then clients.
There you go.
Clients. Add a new client.
You got it. There you go.
Director. 2, 68, 1, 244.
There you go. Uncheck that and set. So while this is installing, I'm just wondering, have you guys heard of Spiceworks?
I have not, no. I wasn't really what was going on here.
Try it again. Hit OK. and
I
try it
wonder,
again.
did the agent install in time?
Try hitting
No,
setup
go ahead.
again.
We're going to click setup again.
Sometimes it won't work the first time, and if it continues to not work, then we just have to install it manually.
Yeah. But Spiceworks will alleviate you from having to look through spreadsheets for server IPs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a free. It's completely free. It's really low. It doesn't require a whole lot of processing power. You can solve pretty much anywhere, and it's awesome.
I didn't know there was a utility out there for that.
Yeah, it's called
and
Spiceworks.
It's free.
It's a free network monitoring and inventory program as well as a help desk, and it's 100% free.
Well,
Okay, cool.
Check it out sometime. Spiceworks.com.
Yep.
All right, so it looks like it's not like in the agent push here. So for this one, we'll just go ahead and install this one manually. We'll show you how to do that. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
So go ahead and remote into the ShortTel box here.
Okay. Does it get the IP? Does it make sure I get the IP address correctly? Yeah, I got that 1.244, yeah. So I got the IP.
All right. So for the director here, we'll just connect to your Unitrans box, 192.168.1.34.
Yep.
So here's the share, the Windows agent,
Okay.
and is this a 32-bit or a 64-bit box?
It should be a 64, I think. Does it say? Windows Server 2003, but it's on a Xeon processor.
Yeah, it's a 32.
It's 32?
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and install the 32-bit agent.
Okay.
Oh. Uh-oh, one removed it. we'll do that here. We'll go ahead and start it again. So this installer is basically just next. They went so fast I didn't even realize that it was already popping up. All right. And then this other install is for bare metals. Are you planning on doing bare metal backups with this machine?
Yeah, actually I was eventually.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and install this one. Now this is not a bare metal, actually, let's see if it's already installed.
Like it's already installed.
That is not the bare metal agent. That is actually just to make the bare metal ISO.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and head back here in just a minute. We'll go ahead and finish connecting the director to Unitron. All right, so since the agent's already installed manually, we don't need to click this Establish Trust box.
Okay.
You can just uncheck that and click Setup. And go ahead and do its thing.
There we go.
There we go. And then we'll go ahead and head back here. I'll show you the bare metal utility real quick. So in the Unitron system settings, you will just put the name of your Unitron unit. So it's backup, and then it's the 192.168.1.34.
Okay.
And then here you can choose all of the available clients here. Unitron does recommend that you make the bare metal ISO on the unit that you want to do the bare metal backup from, but you can make the bare metal backup from pretty much anything here to this utility.
Okay, now the director server also has a MySQL database running on it.
Okay, and I know ShoreTel has its own backup that it runs.
Yeah, they do. They have like a little script.
Yeah, so you'd want to do the same thing with that, is basically just back up your ShoreTel unit and then have Unitron pick that up.
Okay.
Yeah. So here you can choose your network card. All that pulls all your IP configurations here, so if that's all going to be the same, just leave it like that.
Yep.
And then what we just do is click Create ISO, and it'll dump it into this folder here.
Okay.
And then what the bare metal ISO does, what?
Your server.
Server backup device name is incorrect. Oh, duh. Forgot this part. Yeah, forgot to check here and go to D2D backups. There you go. So, like yes, there, it'll create the ISO, and what this will do is create a bare metal bootable ISO, and it'll ask you right here if you want to put any NIC or RAID drivers on here. If you click no when you boot into the ISO to perform your bare metal backup, it'll ask you again if you have any additional RAID or NIC drivers that you need to put in.
Okay.
And the bare metal restore will restore just your boot drive. So that whole process would be to boot into bare metal, restore your bare metal backup, and then do your file level backups through your Unitron box after the fact.
Oh, I got you. So then it's not really backing up any of the MySQL stuff. It's just actually just getting the box back up and running.
Exactly.
Okay. Sweet.
Yep. And are you familiar with booting or burning ISOs?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and get that done here. So we're all done here. We'll just go ahead and log off. All right. And are there any more?
No,
Any more Windows clients?
I've got one agent installed on the intranet Linux box.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
that will connect to that one, right?
Yeah, so we just want to make sure that we change the computer type here from Windows to Linux. All right, go for it.
Uncheck Establish Trust.
Intranet. 168, 20. Now I gotta find IP of internet. Looks like it's .43. What? Oh, what? No, that should be WebOffice, .42.
42 is web office, right? Yeah, 42 is web office.
Oh, just WebOffice.
And that 43 is internet or HTML.
Well, basic. I'm not sure what this can make up. .43, then we'll back up the whole Linux box, I would guess. Let's do .43.
All right. And for this one, we'll go ahead and make sure to uncheck Establish Trust on the left there. Yeah, since we already have the agent installed, we don't need to establish trust.
Okay.
Well,
I'll check
Yep.
that. Set up.
Yep. So, and then there it goes. So basically when you get the other agent installed on the other Linux box, we'll just add it here just like that.
Okay.
Are there any other clients that we want to install right now?
Well, we could try the our web server on the Zen.
Okay.
Do we back up the entire Zen server, or can we back up just the individual machines on the Zen?
As of right now, Unitrends doesn't have an agent for Zen, so we would treat all your different hosts on that Zen server as basically just like any other physical box.
Okay, so our web server is the web server, public web server. I'm not sure what the IP address of that puppy is. Exchange. I don't see it.
It could be where I CDR.
Well, the Zen is .40. No, that's a different
Yeah,
machine.
no, that's good.
This is probably my sysadmin. You probably know somebody here. Yeah. Oh, that's not him. Well, I might have to do this later because I can't seem to find where the IP address of our web server is.
Okay.
Actually, I could go to the Zen server. Maybe it'll tell me right there.
Comes to where she log into the console and run ifconfig.
Okay.
I'm glad to see that FileMaker machine off.
Oh, this console is locked. I can't type into this puppy.
It doesn't work. Click on network. What's it say under network? Well, we have to get access to it anyway. It's on a 172 network.
One's on the 172.
Yeah, if that's between
okay.
a firewall, then we're going to have to set up a firewall forwards to get through that.
172.0.0.3. Web server, there it is. It's on a DMZ.
Yeah.
It says it's got a
So-
.63 address as well on the side, doesn't it? But it's just not a separate list.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
No, that's...
Just separate list. Okay.
No, I'm not sure how he did this one.
Can we directly access that 172 network?
Well, how can we test it?
Ping it?
Yeah.
Just ping it?
Yeah.
What was it? Dot
.3?
3? Oops.
Yep.
Good, we can.
Yeah, we ping it.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and
Okay.
SSH into it with Tunneler and just use Tunneler to
Good.
connect to it.
Alright.
Yeah, 'cause we can't push the Linux agent out through the GUI, so we'll have to install the agent on it first.
That one I gotta probably go on this way. There we go. Okay.
Right.
So, where's
This
the-
is, this is also running Linux.
Yep, this is a Linux box.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and do the client install again?
Maybe you can get, I'm gonna go get that again. I think. Let's,
Yep.
and,
There you go. Cool. All right, and we'll do a chmod. Yep.
let's see, plus X.
All right. And it's going to run it. So
Then
top
this-
/5.
oh, yeah, that's right.
There you go. Cool. Press Y and press enter. Press turn and now you're going to press return on here.
Back up.
Yep. Yep, like no on here unless we can get to it. And there we go. All done. All right.
That was
So
done.
go ahead and
Okay.
Go ahead and head back into the Unitrans interface there, and we'll get that one connected up.
Okay. Go implant.
Yep.
And that was
Want to change?
web server 17200.
And then you want to change the computer type at the top left to Linux.
Okay.
And we'll have to uncheck Establish Trust again. Yep.
And so,
You got it.
there we go.
Perfect.
So basically, we got that one that was giving us the troubles, and that was our MySQL server. And we got to get those libraries in there.
All right. Everything making sense so far?
Yep, looks good.
All right, cool. So now that we have your clients all configured, we'll go ahead and start making the backup schedules.
Okay.
What are your normal hours of operation?
Usually it's 9 to 5, but you always have a couple people that work probably till 6 or 7. So we were starting our backups at like 7:30 or 8, and then having them run at night.
Okay. So we'll start here at the top with this director.
Okay.
Nothing fancy here. Like we mentioned before, the short-tail backups you'll want to have. You'll want to have that run, and then we'll pick this up.
Yeah, that one doesn't really have a lot of changes to it, so you probably would just do incrementals. Just
Yeah.
turn that in incremental.
Yeah, actually, this one here, I'll go ahead and show you this first one here. So we'll just call this one the director schedule.
Okay.
Our recommended setup is incremental forever. Basically, it'll take one full backup, and then every other backup after that will just be incrementals. Over time, it'll synthesize a new full backup, but so we'll just go ahead and stick with this one.
Well, how often does it roll everything up and then go from another master? Is it
How'd you put it, Justin? It's a magical mystery.
There's a magical algorithm that development can't explain to us. I've actually tried to ask that question several times, and it's the same thing every time. They say it works off an algorithm that judges based off the amount of change data and the rate of incrementals.
okay?
So for the director, if we do want to perform a bare metal backup on it, we want to make sure to check this box.
Okay.
Then depending on how often the thing changes, also you want to keep in mind your tombstone period. Basically, the period of time before your server becomes invalid in Active Directory. And so if you have a short tombstone period, you want to make sure you create a bare metal that falls in line with that. But by default, I think it's either 60 or 90 days.
Okay.
So if you haven't changed it, if you don't change your short tail box too often, a monthly bare metal backup, or if you want to do a weekly, it's up to you.
Will it hurt performance if I do weeklies?
No.
Very much. I'd probably go weekly.
Okay. When do we want to do this? On a Sunday or a Saturday or?
So let's do Saturday.
Okay. Let's say Saturday at like 10 p.m.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yep. Looks good.
All right, and then so for the full backups, we'll schedule the full backups run later today.
Okay.
And at 7 o'clock, when those start.
Let's do. Actually, what I usually do is we usually back up our Exchange first. I guess we could do this one first. Let's start it at 8 o'clock at night.
Okay. Well, your Unitrans box will support multiple backups at a time.
Okay.
And then if it does have backups in queue, then it'll basically just pick up the next backup
Okay.
in the once one finishes. So if we all schedule this one and the Exchange box at the same time, then they'll run at the same time.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, that's their window. We're used to Symantec Backup Exec. It just does one, then it does the other, and then does the other.
Yeah, we can do more than one here.
You got to change the here.
Yeah. So then these incremental forevers.
Yeah. I program procedural, and then you go into the other test style program. Was it you go with procedural and object oriented? You have to change your mindset when you do switch from one to the other.
Yeah. So we'll have these run same time every day, so 8 o'clock p.m.
Yep.
And we'll basically hit save, and that's basically it for your backup schedule.
Sweet.
So, and then on the next one for Exchange, you'll see that it has the Exchange server here.
Right.
So this is a file level backup for your Exchange box, and then it has detected an Exchange and a SQL server. So these are the application level backups here. So you'll have to set up a backup schedule for each of the applications and for your file level.
Okay.
So
Actually,
what
we
I usually do
automatically
is
detect those databases, and if they're in the online state, we're going to automatically exclude them from the file level backup when we do that backup. That's why we have the actual application level backups for those servers.
Okay, so do I have to schedule the Exchange and the SQL server separately, or will the one just pick up when the main backup is done on Exchange and just go through?
Yeah, each of these are separate backup schedules. So you'll make a backup schedule here. Yeah. So for the file level Exchange backup, so I use the file level here. If you do want to exclude certain files, just instead it will automatically exclude your Exchange and SQL data.
Okay.
If you want to exclude anything else, just click that exclude files, then we'll click open here, and then you can actually browse the different drives that are connected.
Okay.
So if you want to exclude one folder or something, you can basically just drag it over and put it in here. So by default, we usually just protect all volumes. I'm guessing you probably want to perform a bare metal backup on here as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably won't want to do all volumes on that one because I think we've got that connected to some pretty large folders. I'll have to figure out which ones they are.
Okay.
I'm not sure which drive is the really big one. So
Okay.
probably drive.
Right now we'll protect all volumes, and once we're done making the schedule, I'll show you how you can go back in here and change it when you figure out which ones you want to exclude and all that. So this one, do you want to do the weekly bare metals as well?
Yeah,
Okay. Same time, 10 o'clock on every Saturday.
that sounds good.
All right. So we'll do the same thing on here tonight at 8 o'clock. We'll run our first full backup, and then incrementals, we'll have them run the same time, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Hit save. All right. So later on, let's say you want to change your backup. You will click on the backup tab, click on the Exchange file level backup, and we'll click your schedule.
Yep.
Here's the schedule we just made. So if you want to change and exclude volumes, you would just go back in here just like we did earlier
Okay.
and choose your file that you want to exclude. If you want to change the actual backup schedule, you would just click on the calendar here,
Okay.
bring up a pop-up, and you can see here that these are your bare metals getting made. Here's your one full master, then here's all your incrementals after that. If you want to edit one of these, just go ahead and double-click on that entry, and it'll bring it up. And then so you can change all your different stuff here. If you want to add stuff to the schedule, you can just drag and drop.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep. So pretty easy.
Nice.
Yeah. So for Exchange, again, we have to create a schedule for this one. So we'll call it Exchange. Actually, there is one thing I want to check too. Do you know if circular login is enabled on your Exchange server?
Well, we've got an email archiver. I don't know if that cleans up the journal, but I don't know about the circular logging, if it's turned on or not.
We can check.
Can I remote in there? And I'm not even sure where you go to check it. Let me.
Yeah, we can remote into it and we can check it from there.
Okay. You want me to remote in right now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Because if circular logging's on, we can only run fulls, but if it's turned off, we can run fulls with differential.
Okay. Okay. You exchange management? Or
Yep.
Right there?
Yep.
There we go. This thing's always slow, this console. It's probably written in Java, or .NET. Okay, where do we go?
All right, and then the server configuration. Or is it no, it's organization configuration, I think. I click mailbox. All right, and then the mailbox database at the bottom, we'll go and right click on that.
On this one?
Yeah. Properties. And
No, it's the other one. They change it around between
no, is
versions.
the other one? Oh.
This one up here?
Or just server config. I think
Maintenance.
the maintenance. No. Yeah, okay, so it's off. Okay, yep. We'll go ahead and keep circular logging turned off on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll check. Yeah, we'll leave it unchecked. And then we'll check the other one too, the public folder database.
I'm going to step away for just a second.
Okay. Yep. So this one's off too. So we're good. We can run fulls with differentials on your Exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, close that out. And I can close that out. Okay, and then
Alright.
right there.
Alright. So for Exchange, we can just choose the databases to protect here. I'm going to protect both of them. Now, do we want to run, okay, and then right here you can choose to auto-include new databases. So if it detects as a new database, it can just auto-add them to your existing schedule.
That'd be good, yeah.
Yeah. So for the full with differentials, do we want to run those at the same time as everything else, basically? Or
Yeah, I guess so.
okay, so do you want to take your fulls every Sunday, every Friday, every Saturday?
Let's do Saturday. For the
Okay.
full.
So it goes off at 8. All right, and then the dailies, it goes off at 8. Save. And then the same thing with SQL. But that backup. So right here, we'll just click the refresh button. It'll pull up all those databases that exist.
Okay.
All right, so you got your BES management.
Yeah, I think
Do you,
we've only got we've only got 2 people with Blackberries. Everybody's switching to iPhones.
you still want to back this up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you know if you do manual transforms to the master model or MSDB databases?
I have no idea what those are.
Okay. Yeah. Usually you don't. Sometimes they do. And then if you hover over the different databases here, they'll tell you the backup model. So there's simple, bulk log, and full.
Okay.
Simple and bulk log will only let you do full backups. And then if the model is full, it'll let you do fulls with, or fulls and differentials for simple. And then if you do...
That one's probably hardly ever going to change unless we delete it.
Okay. Yeah, and if you do see a model that says full, you can also do transactional backups on it.
Okay.
So this will do you want to do full to differentials, or do you want to just do like a weekly full or something like that, or?
Probably just a weekly full, that'd be it.
All right, so for a weekly full, we'll just click on custom, build your own strategy.
Okay.
And then we'll click on the calendar, and we'll just drag a full backup to wherever we want it to start. So you want to start doing weekly fulls like here, and then or every Saturday, just like your exchange, or?
Those we could probably do during the week, so we'll just kind of want to do them like on a Friday. We'll do those on Friday.
Sometimes it's hard for me to drag. There we go. So I start these on the 19th?
Yeah.
All right. It goes off at, say, 8. Let's bump this one up an hour.
And then check Friday, right? And check Sunday.
Yeah. Friday.
There we go.
Yep, and there they are. So pretty easy.
That's good.
All right. So for this next one, go ahead and we'll go ahead and have you make the backup schedule.
Okay.
Yep.
With Linux, the bare metal is actually the file level backup.
Okay.
So you're not going to see that bare metal checkbox.
Okay. Incremental forever. Cool. So I'm going to do 8 p.m. and daily. Oops. These people always call me. Sales. They won't leave me alone. I tell them to leave me alone.
And then just go ahead and scroll down. I'll click save on there, and that'll save your...
Okay. Okay.
Cool. And
So that one's all set?
on the, yep, that one's all good to go. Let's hit this next one up here.
Now this one, I'd like, on the file server part of it, I'd kind of like to get closer incrementals, at least on the file shares.
Okay, so you want to do like every couple hours?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and have you set up this backup schedule.
Okay.
So we're actually on it. We just need to scroll up on that right side of the window.
And actually, there are some volumes on there I definitely want to exclude from this one because there's some huge ones. I think it's the G drive. I don't want to back up anything on the G drive. So just drag this whole thing over to the, right there? Okay. And E, O, and H, I don't want to back up.
Okay.
C and E, I do. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and click confirm. Make sure you scroll up on this window because we do need to give it a name.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be...
All right. So if you want to perform the bare metal, I want to check that box there.
Yeah. Bare metal. Quickly, 10 p.m. Saturday, that's good. Full. That's good.
Right?
And
And so the incremental part, yeah.
here, you can go like every 2 hours.
Yep.
Like that. Are we good?
Yep. Let's save.
That's around 24 hours a day.
Yep. Hey, Justin, real quick question for you. Since the incremental forevers are set to run every 2 hours, that means it'll start picking off a full backup first, right? So do we want to delete those incrementals first?
You gotta modify the schedule. There's a UI bug that causes it to kick off backups before it's supposed to whenever we set hourlies. So just click on the
Okay.
schedule, modify it.
So go ahead and modify the schedule.
Click on the calendar.
Okay.
Double click on the first incremental. And just change that start time. No, start time is later.
Oh.
Okay, maybe they fixed it. They may have fixed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cancel.
I just want to make sure it's not going to kick off a full backup in like 2 hours.
Yeah, and generally, files don't change a whole lot on there. We've got a couple database files and things like that. It'd be nice if somebody goofed up to just be able to go back, to how it was 2 hours ago, as opposed to go back in a full day, because then people lose everything for a full day.
Yeah.
That's the one. The stuff changes more often on that one, but there's small changes. So.
Okay. And then so we'll go ahead and have you set up your backups for the SQL servers.
Okay. And we do full with differentials or incrementals on the SQL server?
It depends on the backup model. So go ahead and give this one a name, and then we'll go ahead and refresh that database list, and then we'll find out what type of backup models we can support.
Okay.
All right, we're going to scroll down and then click refresh there.
Just
The little-
but-
Yeah, that guy right there.
okay.
So if you select that SUSDB, if you hover over that,
This one?
it'll say the SUSDB one there at the bottom.
This one?
See, it says, when you hover over it, it says model simple.
Right.
Simple means that you can only do fulls and differentials.
Okay.
If you have a full, you could do transactionals as well, which are cumulative of each other.
Okay, I'm not even sure what this particular SQL server is holding.
Yeah,
It's not
the
WSUS.
master.
That's what that is. That's Windows Update Services. You probably don't need to back that up.
Okay, so what would I set those to?
You don't want to back it up.
Well, I mean,
you have to make a schedule.
Yeah,
Do I need to check them all, or?
No. Just because do you want to back these up? This is Windows Update Services.
Probably not.
Yeah. So let's check
we
the
can
other
just skip
SQL
this
server.
one.
And that one doesn't actually
This
have
doesn't have
anything in the
anything,
system databases. So it looks like
This is our archive one. Yeah, this we probably would want to back up.
it's not there anymore, though.
What's that?
Yeah.
It's not there anymore.
The master model and MSDB are just the default databases with the SQL Server.
So I don't need to back this one up?
Nope.
There's nothing on there.
Okay.
All right. On
Okay,
web
so
server.
as long as I'm backing up the ROD CDR, we're probably pretty good. We're backing up our
Yeah.
file. And our
Yeah, so your file level backups are there. Every time you go to one of these servers, it's going to set it up for a new backup schedule. So if you want to see your existing one, you just have to click your schedule name here.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. All right, and we got one more server to do.
Yep. Linux.
Yep.
And Now that one, the web server hardly ever changes, so
As you're doing
Well,
incremental, it's okay to run once a day. It's not a problem.
just once a day? Okay. So should we just do full once a day?
Now, just do incremental forever, set it to run the full tonight, and then have it do incrementals daily.
And if it barely changes, then your incrementals will be super tiny.
Okay. Daily at, so it doesn't hurt to have them all go at the same time?
Nah.
Okay. Checked all volumes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good.
All right. Yep. Everything makes sense with the backup schedule process?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool. So what I like to do now is just head back to the record. I'm just going to kick off a one-time backup.
Okay.
So if you ever want to, back up something off your schedule, we'll go ahead and do a selected backup here. And I'll just back up, say, the Unitrans agent. Back up that guy. And click backup. All right.
Good.
So now what we'll be able to do is check out the time traveler view here. So if you go back to status, here we're in the past. It'll show you the past 7 days worth of backups, any information you might need for some of your backups, if a backup failed, or if you have any warnings or whatnot, they'll show right here.
Okay.
The present backups, you're going to see that one that we ran right here. So I'll get done here in a minute. And then for the future backups, you will see all of the backups that you are going to be running. If you click on a specific server or a specific application, you're going to filter out that calendar to just those backups.
Okay.
So it kind of gives you a top-level overview of all your different backups that you're running. So right there, see it's already finished backing up that one folder.
Good.
And then, so what we can do, now that we have this backed up, I'll go ahead and show you a restore.
Okay.
We have this back up on Director. You can click Restore here, and this will show you all of the different backup points that we have, or the recovery points that we have available. Just click on the selected one here. Click Next, Select Files,
Okay.
and here we can see that we have that whole folder backed up.
Okay.
You can select one file, a whole folder, so go ahead and restore this whole folder. So if you click Restore on here, it will restore it back to its original location on the original server.
Okay.
If that server no longer exists, if it, died in a fiery death or whatever, you can click on Show Advanced Execution Options. You can choose a different server to restore it to.
Okay.
So let's say if you want to restore it to here, and then, C:restore.
Okay.
And then just click Restore here, and then it'll actually bring that whole folder back under this C:"restore folder.
Okay. Sweet.
You want to see it? You want to see it do it, or?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. We'll start doing that.
I like this.
RDP faster than it restores.
I really like this.
Yeah.
This is a whole lot sweeter than Backup Exec, I'll tell you that. I especially like the thing about doing the every 2 hours incrementals.
Yeah.
That when people screw up a file or delete it and it's totally wiped out or corrupted or something, they don't have to go back to yesterday's work. So
Yeah. Yeah, so that restore is already done. So if we just navigate to that ROCH TDR server,
okay.
and you can check it out and see that it actually restores to it.
We can remote into it. Microsoft.
You got the restore folder. There's PCBP.
Sweet.
Yep, and all your files are in there. So
Okay, so I can just delete this now.
Just that quick, just that easy.
Nice.
so the same thing. The same thing goes for your SQL backups as well.
Okay.
Do you have any, the ones that we're backing up, or do you know if this BES management is small?
Oh, tiny. Yeah, it's very tiny. There's only 2 users in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's kick off a one-time backup of this thing.
Yeah, it hasn't changed probably in 2 years, I bet.
Yeah. We'll show you how the SQL restores work. Basically, when you go to restore a SQL backup,
Yeah.
it'll give you all of the available locations that you can restore it to. It's kind of neat. While that one's running, here. Yeah, so you can see all of your different actions here. I'll show you the reports running. So if you click on reports here, it will show you a whole bunch of different reports that you can run. You can run your capacity report, shows your storage usage, and you can choose your backup report. You can choose all your different backups that have run. You can filter it out, so you can choose a range of dates if you wanted to. And then when you're done running the report, you can click on this button here, and it'll export it to a CSV.
Okay.
If you wanted to, print it out or whatever. Let's go ahead and head back into the status here. Nope, and it's already done. So go ahead and restore. This shows the BES management here.
Okay.
Next, select options. You see, it shows your available SQL servers. So if you wanted to restore it, let's say, God forbid something happens in Exchange, you want to restore it to the other server, you can choose the instance that you want to restore it to.
Okay.
And then you just hit restore, and it'll bring it back up to a ready state after you restore it. So I'm not going to go ahead and do it since we don't usually do it for restore the SQL backups.
No.
But that's basically the whole overview of Unitrends. Any questions? That everything makes sense? Or?
No, everything looks pretty self-explanatory. It's not too bad. So it should be good to go. Everything's scheduled, except for our MySQL, and I'll ask my sysadmin to update those 2 packages, and then we'll try to get the agent installed on that one.
And you look like you had a pretty good grasp of setting up the agent and getting that backup, so should be good to go there. Justin, anything you want to add?
No, done excellent. If you don't have any other questions, comments, concerns, let's go ahead and get you scheduled for a follow-up.
Okay.
Let's see here. Next week, how about Tuesday at 4 o'clock Eastern?
Next Tuesday?
Yep.
23rd?
Yep.
Let's see. What time?
4 o'clock?
4 o'clock?